Excellent. Welcome back, everybody, to another day of Valorant Plat Chat members tourney. Third day of week 6, final matchup here. Wooden Fence against Silly Geese. I'm joined here by Caleb and Phoenix. So glad to have you.
All
Woohoo!
right.
Have you guys here.
You too.
Ready for a great day and a great game between two teams vying for that play-in spot.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting top of the line quality from these two teams. All 3 maps, OT on each map. It's just going to be the battle of the century here.
I mean, we make fun, but I feel like there's a possibility it happens. Like, City Geese may be are playing with a sub. Yes, the sub happens to be one of the best players in the tournament so far, but there's always a bit of trying to work out how to play with a new person that could end up causing them to come a cropper.
Yeah, definitely. Wooden Fence are 0-2 currently, but they've only played 2 maps. One against the MEA, or 2 matches, sorry. One against the MEA, one against Koi. So they can kind of, it's hard to really get a read. The MEA being the top team currently in the tournament, Koi being like a middle of the pack team. So definitely Wooden Fence could be gearing up to go on a bit of a run here.
Yeah, to be
yeah.
fair, when they played Koi, Valencia was absolutely farming that day. So
Ooh, that is true.
I don't know how representative that game really is.
I just need, like, when we played Wood, they didn't really have a lot of good calling strategy. I'm scared that against Silly Geese, who does have some IGLing, even if it is just a mosh pit, that they could really just be outcalled a little bit, as Wood just Wood banned Sunset, but because Wood, like, when they played us on Abyss, they just went B like 12 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
You would hope that they've got some more processes in place so that they can call an audible when they need to.
Silly Van Haven, that's no surprise. After getting absolutely stomped by Koi in their match this past Saturday. So they ended up winning the match, but they did not win that map. It was, I think, a 13-3, I believe. So
After losing on Haven 4 times, they finally decided to ban it.
yeah, not a great map for them. So
Pearl gonna come out as the first map.
Interesting. I'm not that much into Silly Geese's history, but I don't think they've played Pearl. So
they have played once. They lost 5-13.
Oh,
so could be good. Wood haven't played it yet. Then again, there's a lot of maps that Wood haven't played yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't seen Wood's map pool, so we have no idea.
Well, this is the thing: they started playing so long ago that 2 of the 4 maps that they've played aren't in the pool anymore.
That's true. Yeah, map pool changes somewhat after the first few weeks of the tourney. So
and Silly Geese, they pick Abyss after beating Koi on it. Now, I had a lot of problems with how Koi was playing it, so I want to see how much success they actually do have on playing a team that's probably more coordinated and being able to stop their attacks.
Yeah, I think
wait, both of these teams spammed B when they play Abyss. Oh no. Oh no, I've watched both of these teams hit B 12 times in a row. Oh no.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh no.
I think yeah, it should be very interesting because of that. So
we'll be buying for the decider, which is a pretty decent battleground to take Silly to. They've played it 3 times, they've only won once.
Okay.
So
Honestly,
I do think from this veto, Wooden Fence have a decent chance here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I agree. I think Wood played this veto amazingly.
Yeah, like we haven't seen their Pearl yet. Silly have only lost on it. Abyss, Silly, yes, have won twice, the 2 times they played it, but even then, Wood on the one map that they lost, they did win 11 rounds. It was a close map, and then Bind again hasn't been played by Wood, but not looking like a great ground for Silly to play on.
Hmm.
It's looking wide open.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting map, though. We do have to see how Iz impacts the game because is a very dominant player, and for Pi, who's just running duelist, I think they could fit right in and even elevate the team to a new level.
Yeah, definitely not a bad pickup. Definitely an upgrade, I would say, of a player just overall. But then, yeah, slots in nicely to the new role that Pai's been playing on the Waylay. So might play the Waylay, might play a different entry duelist. But yeah, I think a good addition for this matchup. I think,
It's and Angus are also on the same Premier team.
yeah,
So
it's the synergy
they have
there as
some
well.
experience playing together. So
Yep.
that should help with the integration problem I was talking about earlier. Looks like we're nearly ready to go here, just missing one player on the side of Wood.
Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, I don't actually remember any of Wood's games. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know what they tend to do as far as comps. But I guess they've only played 2 maps that are currently in the pool, so I suppose we'll just have to wait until we load into Pearl to figure out
Let's have a look.
what they're gonna do.
This will have been pre nerfs, a lot of this
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Looking like they favor Astra.
Okay.
They did take Harbor on Abyss as well. With the double smokes.
I do want to mention Lore and Snowfall are doing a thing where they're playing they're matching smokes agents. So they're doing like Astra map 1, and like just basically matching smoke agents. They want to do Astra and Clove, but Lore in chat just said they were going to do Pearl Harbor. Now, do they mean the historical Pearl Harbor or Pearl and the Agent Harbor? I don't know, but we'll find out.
Let me visit Stanley. I'll go up.
No, Astra, Pearl, Harbor, Abyss, Clove, Bind if needed. Uh-oh.
Clove
Uh-oh.
Clove bind if needed is crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, what?
Already getting in
That-
the heads of the opponents here on the side of Silly Geese. But yeah, and there we go. We have
Here we
Gen
go.
G, our final player for Wood, loading up.
Oh, a very talkative analyst desk here right now.
Yeah.
We're just letting it soak.
My caffeine hasn't kicked in, man. Like, I have to play by play in a second. Looking
Got
ready to go here.
Wait.
I think we're close to being ready, right?
Yep. Should probably just waiting for. There we go. Oh god, they're calling for our heads to it. I haven't even flamed them yet.
And here we
Oh
go.
wow,
with the Agent
they
Select.
actually. Well, Lore just fully just locked Astra right away.
Yeah, committing to the bit. There goes Snowfall on the Astra as well.
So let's see. What did Citic
Angus
this
goes
before?
on Neon.
Okay.
That
So,
They
is
did play the
interesting.
neon. They did play the neon last time.
so Angus on the entry and is on the Yoru. Can be an entry agent as well, but it's just up to how you play the agent, I guess. But I like this. If Cloud is locking the Sova, I like this composition. I think this is a good comp.
Yeah, they're mixing it up a bit. They played a KJ in place of the Yori last time and Fade instead of the Sova. But obviously, you want to make sure your sub is playing a character they're comfortable with.
I think they're a little info starved, maybe with the pick of Chamber as a Senti. So probably with the double duelist, seeing a little aggression, perhaps to get information a lot of the time. But
For
I
sure.
think it can
Yeah.
work on this map.
Having a hybrid kind of sentinel character like Chamber as your only sentinel is definitely going to mean opportunities for flanks at times.
I like Woods comp if they play to their win cons. Like if they're farming Phoenix ults and stalling a lot for when they're in post plants, I think they can do well. But
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting with the Phoenix Waylay. I don't know if I've seen that before, if I remember anyways, but yeah, not a bad comp. Definitely can be very effective. Like you said, play to those win cons. So, and then you got the KO and the Killjoy to get all that information.
All right, jumping into the game here. Looking like who's on defense first? Sorry.
It's silly.
Silly on defense first. So they're looking at a 1-1-3 hold here, and it's looking like Wood want to bust down mid in his first round.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of a mid setup here from the defense.
Just
Ready
leaving
for
the
this
trap and
aggression.
pulling
Just
back.
a trip, actually. Yeah, Chamber all the way on the B site. And it's quick here. To the side of...
Oh, and that's a lot of space taken straight away. They're going to be going straight into the site here. And in they come. Plan already tapped, but they don't expect it from long. Another one as the Chamber rings out with the Headhunter. That went so quickly. And all the kills in one direction. Snowfall trying to do what he can, but now it's just Duncan, and it's a flawless first round for the side of the Silly Geese.
I like you guys a lot.
Yeah, not a lot of resistance there in Link, but once they make it out onto the site, they're kind of just shut down by the side of Silly Geese. A nice hold there on the B site. And I think it's just the fact that they're all in that one lane, in that choke point, makes it kind of hard to get much done when you're just running into 3 players.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, once again, looking at the similar setup here from the attacking side.
Yeah, and the same chamber trap, but now with Angus holding behind it. Gets 2. Does get traded by Thighs, and that's a Spectre that's now falling into the hands of the wooden fence. Nice peek from Iz though. Gets one back. Doesn't quite expect the Phoenix on that angle, but manages to hit the flick anyway, and that'll be the round. Chamber picks up the last pick. And that is 2 absolutely rapid rounds.
Nice from Angus there. Get those 2 picks, put them at man advantage early on. Snowfall just a little late down the B lane there, so slightly changing it up, but not really. And it just doesn't work. Once again, the defense, this time with a Spectre and a Sheriff. It is with the Sheriff. Some nice shots there.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely dirty flick over to kick off Genji. And they're going for the same thing. Into Link. Like they want to fall back a bit. Cloud, that is criminal on the A push. That's the spike. That's 2 rifles dropped on the ground. Is he going to be able to recover one? He gets the orb. He doesn't give a fuck.
Doesn't get the gun upgrade, but it doesn't really matter. They have the spike here.
Genji barely not pinged by that one. Now trying to flash out the smoke.
Self-flash.
Self! Cloud gets a 3rd. Guys will manage to trade it out, but now is... Oh, gets the 4th, and now it's just down to Tenyaku, and look at this. Angus already all the way up through mid. Just locking him in. Not even looking to push this too much. Just, you can't leave. You have to go that direction where 2 people are waiting on the site.
Yeah, waiting for a possible rotation here, but it looks like Tenyaku wants to
left.
end on this B site, but it's going to be right into the outlaw. Ooh, nice shot, though.
Gonna fall back here.
Does he beat this? No, he doesn't. But the get out of jail free card, and now for sure he has to be starting to think about the flank.
Oh, but
now he knows.
Seconds left.
But with the neon speed, that is so well played from Tenyaku. That's a 1v3 there for him.
yeah, well played. Just isolating all those fights. Angus only had a shotgun, I believe, so not able to land to shoot Tenyaku in the back as he was taking sight. And it's a nice adjustment there from the attackers. Cloud shutting it down rather early, so good on Tenyaku to be able to clutch out that round. Some beautiful shots coming out, and looks like once again towards the A site here, some A and mid presence from Wood.
I don't hate this. Like, I like the idea behind it. Oh, that's not great on the execution. That's another self-flash from Genji. Duncan does get one back on A. That's Cloud, this time punished for his aggression. But as I was saying, I don't hate this mid-push. If they know the chamber trap is going to be there, taking it out early denies that little bit of info that Silly Geese have, but you've got to have some second layer behind it. And now, organizing towards the A site, you got Angus, looking into Art, gets Tenyaku, that's the hero last round down. Now numbers dwindling, and Law still
alone on the site, not even really on the site. And this is where Wood is going to want to end all 3 players. But it's a nice shot
it off.
from Lore.
Maybe limited on stars there, I didn't see, but... Oh, that's rough. That's a really good flash from Iz. Picks off the last 2 easily.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No smokes there. Not really using the U2. I think there was a flash there from the KO, but didn't connect all the way back in towards dugout. So a bit of an oversight. They waited long enough. If the stars were there, they should have refreshed. But yeah, maybe it's just not having enough util, and it's an unfortunate way for that round to go. Silly will be up to 3 rounds now.
Well, yeah, I guess they smoked Art and Flower, so I guess they had to pick one of those 3 angles to not smoke. It just happened to be the one that Law was on. So I guess you could argue his unfortunate. But
yeah. Maybe just an
adjustment this time. Genji already chipped down to 4 HP. Will get the heal up with the hot hands. And now just spread around the map, looking for picks, playing far more defaulty this time from Wood. Now Genji looking for this pick onto Angus.
Yeah, it's going to be a wall in here. Angus aware of the push. The flash comes through, so it gets the audio, gets the kill.
They do get the trip down, but then, again, Cloud ringing out. Just that same peak that Law was on last time into A main. With the weaker weapons, there's not much Snowfall can really do about that one.
It's just 2 pistols and R up against a Vandal. And they're getting wrapped, and they're not ready for it. Angus able to get 1.
Kind of flawless round on the anti-eco here from the side of Silly Geese.
I feel good.
But now, they can get guns back into their hands on the side of Wood. They
Yeah, I
have
think.
2 ults available.
Yeah, not a horrible round, I suppose. The lighter guns, so not much to be expected from the side of Wood there. And Silly Geese just holding those long-ranged lines, getting some nice taps. Once again, it's going to be fighting for this mid space. Is up on the B line. It's fast
Already
this time,
Angus
any connector.
flanking. What is this?
Yeah, this is...
And a free kill onto 10.
That's a refract that did not need to be taken, and definitely
Pays the
now...
price.
Yeah, pays the price, and now has the information, but...
That's the
Spike
spike again.
for it.
Angus just wreaking havoc in the backline here.
Revealing
They have
area.
all of this space in mid and A now, but they don't have a spike to do anything about it with.
Yeah, Genji does well to get a timing there, get a pick onto Cloud. Is able to get out, but Angus still just finding these players, shooting them down. 3 on the round.
Now, Thighs looking to recover. Does manage to take out Angus. That's a good first step, but do they know that Iz is here? Well, now they will. The clone sent out.
Flash is not going to hit. Ooh, but sees a pixel.
30 seconds left.
Now Thighs. Duncan with the team play there, absolutely saving the day. They do have time to get over to B and get this plant down as long as they're fast.
But both players, though, from Silly are
Placing swamp grenade.
returning to this B site quickly. They're already here.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, and it would be...
The ultimate is committed.
Duncan does get the first. Hypernova goes down. Now it's just Law. Looking to play spoiler. Does get the first onto the Thighs. And there's really no way that
I cannot use that.
Duncan's going to be able to get over there to get the res.
Taking that up.
Yeah. Oh. Not able to
One
shoot
enemy
the
remaining.
sentry bot. Taking more damage than maybe they would like to.
Yeah. I like this from Duncan, playing super patient. Now peeking out of the other side of Paul. And that's perfectly played from Duncan.
Nice,
for
I
me.
mean.
Really nicely done. Gets the KJ ult up into the next round. So now 4 ults to play with for the side of Wood. All is not lost on this attacking half.
Well played from Thighs and Duncan there to convert that round that so quickly was falling apart there. Angus just wreaking havoc, running all around the map. And it's going to be a second round on the board for Wood. And now they are gonna maybe throw some players mid here once again. No, it looks like maybe just a full team push onto the A site. Just the sentry bot to hold the line from mid.
First run it back, comes out.
This is 3 ults committed.
Gets info. But is out into backside already. Does get picked off by Genji. And now, frag's going either way. 2 for 2. Turns it into a 3v3. Thighs and Cloud ring out with 2 more kills. And now it's 2 in secret versus 1 on site, 1 on now. And the KJ ult will be going down. Oh, the whiff from Thighs. That's so unfortunate.
But the Killjoy lockdown wasn't hit.
Killjoy lockdown wasn't.
Player standing.
That's insane, Duncan! Oh, that's no way. What happened
That is
there? How did Cloud... Did Cloud have... Oh, Cloud probably... I didn't
think
see it on
Cloud
his screen.
partially flashed himself there. Or not Cloud, sorry, the KO. Thighs, I think, slightly flashed himself, then ran out of bullets there. Whiffed a little. Cloud, yeah, maybe just misreading the minimap, not able to get that lockdown. That round is way too close, though, for the side of Wood, committing 4 ultimates into that round. They're able to get the win there thanks to a clutch from Duncan, but that's...
Yeah, the ult economy is quickly going in the other favor, though. They still have the overdrive, the dimensional drift, and they're 1 away from tour de force. Well, Tenyaku does at least alleviate that problem for this round. Taking down... oh, for God's sake, why did he have... This guy's name is Hypernova, early doors. But Iz gets one back onto Snowfall. TP's out. B-site is free if they were to push it right now, but tentative. Sneaking up, but it does look like B-site is going to be their final destination. Their first probably long push here.
Yeah, they don't have enough information towards A, towards mid, so they are going to have to end here. Is with the jump spot. Gets that information that they are on B long. And they're just going to commit on the spike.
With the spike. Now, does get tagged down. That's a nice shot from Tenyaku. Angus out. Is still in back halls, but the other two players from Silly Geese so far away. And can't stand to it. Another ult coming out from Genji. But looking like it's just going to clear out lower.
Cloud tag down a little bit from that run effect.
Tag on the Cloud, spots him out. And now, that's another nice shot from Tenyaku into heaven, and now it's just Law. Surely they can't stand up against this. A lovely 4K from Tenyaku at the end of the day there.
Nice round to tie it up here for 4. And it's a little whiffy from their back sight. Probably should have had that Phoenix, but doesn't get the kill and allows the hold on B to be solid. It's a good post plant there from the side of Wood. That brings them up to a tie, but the ult economy is not in favor of Wood here. We got 4 ults on the side of Silly, only missing that Sova ult there, so looks like 3 rifles, a couple classics, but 4 ults. They should be able to get this round.
Will be a tech pause just for monitor issues here.
Oh my
But yeah, it's
god.
You're right, H.
No, I only saw one round, and it was the round where I watched Thighs with like 20 bullets on the. I haven't been paying attention.
Hey, it's fine. They won it. Doesn't matter how you win, right?
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Back in here, the overdrive finally popped, but Angus gets nothing for it. A little bit of damage on 2 players, but that's it. Now, this execute coming in. Won't get spotted out by the knife. Has this spot in secret.
Oh, and nice
just straight through the Phoenix wall. Picks off Cloud. Is noted here. Will get spammed through the wall. That's lovely spam from Thighs. And all just the last 2 kills just coming in stereo. That was a dominant round there from the side of Wood. And that's 3 ults there down for the side of Silly Geese.
I love what Wood are doing on this A site. When they're able to take the site and get the plant down, they then prioritize getting back site, getting towards Art in that link space. So prioritizing pushing beyond the spike. They're not playing a post-plant type setup here where they're off site. They're getting in your face and getting those kills, and those spams were just really nice there from Genji and Thighs.
Yes, that's Paper X style, disrupting the timings of the regressing defenders. You know, they're expecting to have space to be able to start a repush, and they're just not getting it right now. But already in on site, Law at the back will get picked off by Snowfall. Not much they can do in that situation with just the Stinger. Angus trying to make something happen, but again, 3 guns trained on him as he slides in. Is in so much trouble. Will get 1 from dugout, but traded out by Thighs, and now it's just Hypernova. No. And Cloud, what can you do here? Nothing. Nearly a flawless round. Only Tenyaku going down, and now the economy is looking so strong for the side of Wooden Fence.
Yeah, a bit of a broken buy there for the side of Silly, and I think Wooden Fence were aware of that. They make the call to not push into him, just pull off the site. Don't need to run into those stingers, those bulldogs. Just play for the longer range angles, and it works. And Wooden Fence pulling ahead here now by 2 rounds on this opening map.
And
they're
you've got to be
gonna
so
go right
happy
back
with
at
this.
it.
You've got to be
Back to the
so
A side.
happy with this on a defender-sided map. Where you're not, and it's your map pick, admittedly, but I don't think any of us were expecting it to go this well, this quickly. Astral Divide out. Now, getting the plant down super fast. Defenders are reasonably close. You've got Angus waiting in arts, watching for this mid lurk that's coming through from Duncan.
Oh, the
Amidst
timing.
The timing.
So flash.
Yeah, maybe getting a little bit big for his boots there. It does get taken out by Lord. Tenyaku trades it back, but Cloud takes out the ult of Dice. Doesn't look like they'll be able to get a res here. But this timing from Duncan, this is everything.
Pulling them in.
Just gotta get 2 here for sure.
Last player standing.
Oh, but now it's just Duncan,
Placing swarm grenade.
and it's spotted out. Time is low. He does get 1. What more can he do? Not enough, but there's that time.
Team
Just
Ace.
about less than a second at the end of the day, but that's a nice clean retake from the side of the Silly Geese.
Close
round before the
round. Unfortunate, I think, whiff from Duncan there in Link, making Silly aware of his presence before he was able to actually get a pick, so a little unfortunate there. But I like the idea of that long flank. I think it's just, yeah, maybe Genji getting a little aggressive there with the self-blind and going down, and then Thighs
It's
just
gotta
out
be
in the
like
open.
at least this third of the map, right?
Yeah. If
mean-
not more.
He's still doing reasonably well. He's been making value with his Phoenix ults. Does go down early, but there's trades either side. Tenyaku farming a little bit on this waylay. Now giving up for this B long take. Nobody on site to meet them. Silly Geese looking like they're comfortable to just play retake here.
Yeah, Silly. Yeah, not quite
I need concealment.
moving yet. Angus on the wide flank, but I don't think the alarm bot doesn't see just because of the range. So Angus is going to get a nice timing here.
Yeah, for sure. Pick 1. He gets no fall down. Now they know someone is behind. They've got to play the last 3 players on site. Flash into Link. Do they know about the shotgun? They do. Down goes the... Whoa. I'm just getting caught out by how fast these frags are coming. It looks like they get one into Heaven, they get one into Link, but then just back out from Heaven and Long. Cleaning up the last 2, and that will leave us even going into halftime here.
Sides.
Yeah, it's a nice try from Wood to isolate those fights, pick off those players. They don't have the man advantage there, so they need to even out the odds. But Angus, with that backstab, just finding a lot of value with that wide flank and able to get 2 there. And it's nice from Cloud as well, out of Heaven, to get those picks as well. So just a good retake right after the spike goes down for the side of Silly Geese. And it looks like
There.
B site mid here for the side of Silly on their opening round of attack.
Target out.
Indeed. Hypernova looking to be sent onto B long with the Headhunter. Trying to get an early pick onto Tenyaku here. Take the Vapor Blast down early, makes your job a lot easier. Already into Link. Angus all the way through into mid. Takes out Snowfall. There's no way they could see that coming. So fast from the Neon. And immediately pressuring site here. Does get taken out by Duncan. Is chipped down to half HP as well. This is not as easy as it looks for the side of Silly Geese here. But Hypernova, perfect timing up from Long. Takes out Tenyaku. Duncan gets another back. Hypernova. Oh my god, Duncan. Unlucky there, but Genji does get Hypernova eventually. Now a 3v2 retake. But look at the HP on the side of the 3. Little Thighs.
And they're expecting the
HP.
Mahals. And they're both Link. Oh, gets ahead of the blind, gets the pick, Cloud. And now they
This is
just have to
the
play time.
Yeah, for sure. They have the Astra still up. Cloud does go down. They'll fake the defuse, but they have no idea where this Astra is. That's the problem.
Last player standing.
Gets the first. Duncan has done so much this round, but can't do enough to win it. Law with a lovely clutch there. They just don't expect the second player in Link.
teabag.
That's gotta be a fine.
$10,000.
Laura's being kicked out of the PCMT production for
BYB
toxicity.
fam. Going to Astral to do them.
Yes,
Astral
we
valuable
do not
things I do.
support toxicity in this environment.
Oh yeah, we totally
A
do.
safe.
Don't watch.
This is a
yesterday's
safe
stream.
work environment.
Don't
This is a
watch
safe
yesterday's
work
stream.
environment. Yeah, don't watch yesterday's stream. Nothing happened there.
Now I'm worried because I was
that
busy
was-
yesterday. What did I miss?
We
Don't
did a
worry.
couch cast of the game, and let's just say everyone who was there was not being so very family friendly.
Watch your eyes.
Oh,
Holy
Genji, that's
shit, can these guys shoot their fucking pistols?
it's a good flash, but just cannot line up the aim there. Immediately hyping over in onto the plant. Angus gets another into art. That's
Hey,
Duncan down.
Genji didn't flash himself at least.
This is true. It is with another with the sting. No, this is a dominant anti-eco from the side of Silly Geese.
I think they know where Tenyaku is. Stunned out. Blinded out. Oh, checks the corner. Double take.
Oh, come on.
Snowfall will get one. And another! That's not bad from Snowfall there. They will be able to save 3 guns through to the next round though.
Yeah, not horrible. I guess some consolation prize for that round. 6 and 8 currently in favor of Silly Geese on this attacking half. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what happened that round. I was a little preoccupied, but it looks like we're going to push mid here from the side of Silly. Wood is ready for it though, so with the better weapons, hope to see Wood getting this round on the board.
Yeah, big mid play coming out. Cloud will manage to get one and is as well with the Spectre. Takes down Snowfall. Dice gets one back onto Cloud and into a 3v3. But still, the heavier weaponry on the side of Wood Fence. But again with the self-flash, Genji, please! That's another Phantom going the way of Law now. And this A site is open.
Blocking vision.
Duncan barely starting this flank and is going to get spotted by the chamber trap. One comes down. Now Duncan rooting through mid. Thai is looking to just punish any over-aggression. We'll get 2! What a hold from him.
Player standing.
Is traded out and into the 1v1. Duncan
Left
knows
down.
about where it was, but rerouting now through flowers. Can he
Has
read
that
this?
sentry, yeah.
Has the
No.
sentry and will spot him out. The TP into main though! And Duncan not fast enough to turn around. Doesn't trust it to not be a fake. And that is a masterful clutch from him. Up to 18 kills in 15 rounds. The sub is doing work for the side of Silly Geese.
As expected, one of the best players in this tournament for sure. Is making it look easy. Bringing Silly Geese to 9. And it's really nothing too complicated from either side, to be honest. Honestly, it just comes down to which side blunders first.
Yeah, at the moment.
Now it's an aggressive push into mid from the defense.
Yeah, they get a decent amount of info from this, and they do have people set up now on B to defend against this. Is with dimensional drift. Won't spot out the KJ, will the second time. Okay, they know 2 are linked. They don't know the 2 are flanking yet. But is somehow
Divide it.
reads it, gets the flash out. They see that Angus is through into CT. Tenyaku will get picked off by Cloud, unfortunately. Now with the V-push. Nice shot from Genji, but the cleanup from Law. 3k on the round for them. And it will be a fairly comfortable anti-eco for the side of Silly Geese.
Yeah, nice hold there on the B side. The Cosmic Divide committed in lore with the 3 kills. Looks good from the side of Silly Geese. Up to double digits. And now we're going to a full rifle round here. And more of a standard setup from the defense. And Silly Geese once again want to get this space in mid. They want to pressure mid. Despite going towards A.
Early mid pressure here from the side of the City Geese. Not going to find anything here. 2 in link should they choose to push it, but as you mentioned, they're wanting to go over towards Art and A here. And unfortunately, Genji has fallen off. Will get called back by the broken alarm bot. Now is Angus even just dashing straight in, and it's only Duncan to stand up to this.
Bomb grenade
Looking like
out.
he's going to have to probably fall back, play for the retake. His team getting into position.
Here.
Knows that Angus is into dugout, but can't do anything about the stun, unfortunately. Now into backside. Genji's ult does get taken down, and Angus with another 2.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunate there. Thighs gets 1 back, but now it's just Snowfall. Bottom frag of the game will get picked out by Hypernova.
It is maybe going for that backstab knife there, but the kills will come through too early for that to take effect. Not great, to be honest, from Wood there, trying to 4-man retake through flowers. A very narrow choke point to try to come through.
Yeah,
So
you
they're
got to
gunned
diversify,
down.
really.
Yeah. Angus does well to get that pick outside of dugout there. So, a good round from Silly Geese, bringing themselves closer to match point.
Genji a little overeager here. Is looking to punish, but he will be able to fall away.
Go, go, go.
Doesn't manage to pick him off with the Sheriff, and is still wanting to push this. Does get punished for it. Tenyaku at the same time takes out Angus on the other side of the map, and now this is a 3v5 on the half-buy from Wood. They could certainly flip this. And there's the cosmic divide.
Making sure none of the attacking players are playing from long, but they're all going to be in the hall. Most of them hit by that.
The lazy clear onto Hypernova, but he will get taken out eventually, and now it's just Law in hall. Not spotted out yet. Duncan will get taken out, but the high-low. Can't be much that Law can do here, surely.
One enemy remaining.
Gone. Nearly. It's a very nice try from Law, but Genji will clutch it up in the end, and it is the thrifty for the side of Wooden Fence. Stabilizing here, their first defensive round, and they prevent Silly Geese from getting to the map point.
A round that they almost lose. A nice hold there from Laura in halls. Both players on the site just trying to play it smart, but with the lighter weapons, barely coming out on top. And now it's 4 ults for the side of Silly Geese. Surely they can bring themselves up to match point here. Both teams are going to be running full rifles, but the ult economy just much better for the attacking side.
And immediately Angus, the peek into Tenyaku. Maybe a bit over-aggressive, peeking into mid by yourself there. Punish for it. And now, this defense is going to be spread thin. There's only so many angles they can watch. And Genji trying to fix the problem by making an aggressive push. Gets picked off by Iz. DP's into sight. Doesn't expect Thighs in that position. That's 1 kill back. Now Snowfall's going to be the pivotal player here. And just falls away as Angus pushes down mid. Thighs is going to be caught between a rock and a hard place here, but they don't expect the push-up. Takes out Hypernova. Headshot onto Law as well. They're both very low. Nearly gets the kill. And this allowed so much time for them to rotate over, but Duncan's still on the B site. He's only getting into CT now. The site has fallen the way of
So
Silly
far ahead
Geese.
here.
Yeah,
Spike planted.
and he can just wrap this. Surely this push into showers. It's going to fall into Snowfall coming out of Art here.
One enemy remaining.
There, goes down Duncan.
One enemy remaining.
That's 2 from Snowfall though. The last player in dugout. It's low. It's 22 HP versus 30.
It's a safe assumption they're going to be towards backside because the spike is planted there, but it's taking too long to clear these angles. We're running out of time. Lore is so low.
Oh,
Gets out the spot, but not able to connect the shot.
It's a nice try from Snowfall, but
Match point.
not enough at the end of the day. That is map point for the side of Silly Geese, and still with 3 ults going into this map point. Full rifles against the SMGs. The Sheriff on the side of Wood.
Yeah, ult economy, I wouldn't say is even. I'd say the ults on the side of Wood actually a little stronger, perhaps, than the side of Silly Geese. But Silly Geese, they seem to be winning out those gun duels,
Let's play.
so it might not happen anyways.
Down comes the chamber ult. Watching down B long. Tanyaku knows they're here. Needs to start pulling some players over, and indeed, you see the KO, you see the Phoenix. In fact, everybody now leaning over towards this B side of the map, but they've got to be careful for Angus. And that is not careful at all. Snowfall caught with your knife out. Now, so much pressure on Duncan here.
These guys are just way weaker on the side of Wood. Interesting GP.
Yeah, his does pay for it, but Angus gets the trade. And now, coming in on A site, Tenyaku, that's amazing. That's 2 off the SMG. Now 3v2 for the side of Wood. Genji spots out Angus. You know the other player is in hall now. Oh, the shorty whip.
Very unfortunate there. Nice shot from
We got a new legendary Pearl shorty whip. And they will stabilize in the end. Pick up those guns, take them through to the next round. Would survive for one more.
Just a minute, I gotta mute for a second.
I can cast. I haven't been paying
Rejoice.
attention.
Should I play some stars in this reality?
They're losing. I mean, there's been some misplays for sure, but they're standing up a lot better than you might have thought they would.
I mean, I still think they're in a good spot to win this series. I think Loki, the game's this close and their silver is top fragging. Like the worst rated player in the tournament is currently their top frag.
This
So
is true.
I think once everyone else stabilizes, I think this will be a much closer game, especially if they do. But
Yeah, you're looking for Snowfall a little bit, but Genji again going down early. Tenyaku does get one back onto Angus, and that's that pesky neon down. Snowfall, you got to be careful here. You are about to get pushed. Thighs does get Iz on the entry. And that's amazing. Accidentally nades his Waylay, which is not ideal. And that's both the Waylay and Snowfall going down now. Thighs with this push. Unexpected, and that's the spike. Dropped in A main. But now has to hold this by himself versus 2. Duncan's still pretty far away. Hypernova down to 30 HP, but they do clear out the KO. Now they've just got to work out, where is this KJ?
I've been noticing a lot that like these guys are not playing off of each other at all. It's just really annoying to watch. Like Thighs will be taking a fight and Duncan doesn't peek, or Duncan will be taking
30
a
seconds
fight
left.
and Duncan doesn't peek,
Spike planted.
so on and so forth. There is a little bit of a, oh my goodness, they're not clearing for him
One
though. He's
enemy
1
remaining.
HP, but Duncan is just
30 HP. One Hypernova does get the TP out to main.
Turn out. Placing swarm grenade.
Duncan can't be too over-enthusiastic here. Does manage to get the final hit onto Hypernova. And one more round coming your way. And now 4 ults on the side of the Silly Geese going into round number 22. Surely this has got to be it.
Before I go
Nice
back on
round.
Before I just want to say, I really hate how Wood are like not playing off of each other at all. The amount of times I've seen like someone try to make a hero play, or not even a hero play, but like one person peek and then the teammates sit back and not do anything. It's like, I don't want to call them out or anything. It feels like I'm watching 5 videos. And it's like,
Yeah,
I
the
wanna see them
bait
play
and
with
the
each
bait and
other.
switch, but it's ineffective.
Yeah, I want to see them play with each other because if they can trade,
Yeah.
this team is so good, but they just aren't trading.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'd
you
agree.
got it.
Something, an adjustment. Hopefully, we'll see going into the future.
Over guns, but they are going to invest the overdrive at least into this one. Doesn't spot anyone else out just yet. with thighs just destroyed in the smoke. That's a rifle in the hands of Angus. Genji gets one back, one to Hypernova. God flash, but not the same with the shots. Now, does manage to get Iz as well, but Angus picks off Tenyaku in the meantime. Spike is down. He gets a third. He gets a fourth. Genji, what is that? Duncan cleans up the last. That would have been an insane ace. But you can't really fault Duncan for that. You got to make sure when you're on map point.
Yeah.
That is an insane click for Genji.
Yeah, playing around that wall. Some nice flashes. Didn't self-flash. We are so back.
Yeah, and that's 2 ults invested and basically lost from the side of Silly Geese. Now they have the Cosmic Divide online on the side of Wood.
Yeah, I think Silly Geese have the right idea with hitting them fast, hitting them hard. I just would like to see them hit from multiple angles. I think allowing Genji to sit in main there for so long was kind of obviously what did him in that round for the 4K. But now it's a the Dimensional Drift here.
Yeah, into B site, clears out holds, spots out the player in Link by the looks. This will be a fast repush. They're in a decent position to retake this pretty quickly. Law will get the plant. That's both ults down. I don't think he gets anything from that Hunter's Fury. Maybe a tag onto Duncan. Oh, Tenyaku is so rough. Accidentally dashes into the Yoru clone and his team just shoots it. Genji and Thighs though. Getting frags back in. This is better from Wood. They're playing together, like H said. Flashes into long, and these last 2 players, what can you really do about this? You can Astra Stark. But other than that, time. Duncan's got to hold this. Will be able to. Is there time? 0.05.
They had a 5v2 and they almost. Oh my god! I would have lost my shit. If they
H, get your negativity here. They won it. They won it, and it doesn't. You'll win it as long as you'll win it. All right.
Yeah, they bring themselves 1 round away from pushing themselves to overtime. Wood here. They're not going to go without a fight.
Yeah, they will not go quietly into that good night.
No,
Not going to
it's
give up
one
that
ult
map
as
pick
well.
that easy. Genji again with the aggressive solo play. Gets punished again for it. Law with a nice shot off the Guardian there. Now, just Thighs at the moment to stand up to this. Tenyaku watching for the art play, but it's not coming through. It's 5 players in main, following in the Sova drone. Cosmic Divide goes out. The site will be theirs, unless they can really do something about it. Dugout. Oh, that's a beautiful spam from Iz, taking out both of the dugout players, and now it's just Duncan, and Duncan's dead. It's a nice try at the comeback from the side of Wood, but does eventually go the way of Silly Geese. Would you agree that that's slightly better in the well, that round that they won? No, H, no, not impressed. Mad that they nearly lost a 5v2.
I mean, it's a lot closer than it should have been. Like, listen,
Oh.
I'm not. Listen. As long as what?
And Yaku hindered himself in the last round, apparently.
You have to be happy you did not watch that whole game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I do want to say I'm still not. I know this might be crazy, but I'm still not really sold on the Silly win, which is crazy because they have Iz. But like the fact that Tenyaku dropped 20 and Angus dropped 29 and they won 13-11. I don't know. I feel like me thinks that this will be close game. I think Wood are gonna take Abyss. Because Silly, well, last time here's the thing though. Last time Silly played Abyss, they had Pi, and Pi sucked ass on Abyss. He was like their worst player. So I don't know. If Snowfall can pick it up, I think Wood will win. But fuck, I need Snowfall to pick it up. 8-22 is not okay for a Diamond player.
Yeah, I will say I think Angus was ahead, like too much ahead of the team a lot there, like going off on their own, doing things on that Neon. So I wasn't really liking the Neon too much. I'm not gonna lie. And then I think there was just struggling maybe a little bit, maybe still warming up. So I don't know. Could be, but I mean, I'm already talking about the players that were already at the top, regardless of how close it was. So
I agree, Angus was just by himself doing whatever, but he got so much value from it for like no reason.
Well, that's the thing. He did, and maybe because it's Wood, so maybe it's a good read. But like objectively,
Yeah,
I don't think
should
it's
not work.
very good.
Also, I think Genji was doing the same thing, except it was not working. Like, he would try to take these one-on-ones and then flash himself, like, 10 times.
Yeah.
I can't believe Genji got the 4K with the Udin.
That was kind of crazy.
I don't know. That, like that literally, I don't even know what to say. That, like, I watched something. I think every round there was just a really big mistake that made me want to bawl my eyes out.
It
Like,
was.
that might be like, not to say anything. I think that there were some good moments and some bad moments, but that was like in contention for worst map of the
KC
season.
versus Apex type shit.
that was
say
KC
that.
versus
You say that. We're about to go into a map where both teams like to slam B every round on
Okay,
offense.
I do think.
Yeah, if it's gonna get gluey, it's gonna be Abyss.
I will say, I do think that was a bad map, but that was nowhere near as bad as the DRX MIBR Abyss. If you need to remind yourself about how bad that map was, you need to go watch that game. That map was genuinely appalling.
Yeah. Was that the one that me and Charlotte were casting?
No, me and Valencia casted it.
Oh, okay.
And it was the map that broke the kill record before me and Claps broke it again.
Yeah.
It
But, like,
was
I don't know.
genuinely like I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Like it was absurd.
We gotta bring positivity week to the matchup members, Tony. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, like what can okay, Phoenix, what can each team do better? What do you think?
I
Play with
agree
each
with
other.
what H. Yeah, I agree with what H was saying for the side of Wood, where they do need to play off each other more. I do agree that too many times we were seeing these aggressive pushes solo from particularly Genji into A main, where he would get a God Flash and admittedly whiff, and if he had a second player there with him, there's double the chance to hit the shots, right?
According to statistics, no.
I mean, if he takes if he took 10 Yaku in that map, then would have been 2-3
I
kills.
think
Maybe if there was
Tenyaku in that map had raised his rating by probably like oh my god, he would probably went up so much it's not even funny. Like,
the problem is that Tenyaku was the only one shooting in that game.
true.
And Duncan. Tenyaku and Duncan, I think.
Duncan got a couple of nice clutches in there.
Yeah, like the worst rated people in that game, I think, were playing the best, with like Angus there as well. Like, that's something. Great job to Duncan and Tenyaku. You guys played great.
Yeah, for me, for the side of Silly, for me, I don't think they really got value out of the chamber very much, like at all.
Ooh, you're right. Yeah, I think having a KJ there just with that information would have been a lot better.
Like, I don't.
Or any Sentinel.
Yeah, for sure. Like the trap wasn't getting that much value. I don't remember seeing any headhunter or tour de force kills. So at that point, yeah, but at that point, why are you playing chamber? Now you're making me be negative. I hate you.
Me? What did I do?
But like, Okay, we're trying to find the positives here. But where are the
13-0.
positives?
You said what can they do better? And my answer is the chamber should do something.
Okay, what did they do good? There,
Nothing.
is that better?
I mean, the Neon was absolutely running circles around Wood on their attack side for
I
sure.
feel like it was
Like-
a lot of just Angus catching insane timings because Wood wasn't playing good though. Not exactly Angus. I mean, Angus did play
Yeah.
good, but I feel like I relied a lot more on Wood making mistakes than Angus making reads.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, the thing is, like, Wood tried their tried and true strategy of sticking with the same play over and over again for like the first 4 rounds of attack on Pearl and went, okay, this isn't working. Got 6 rounds in a row, magically. Actually, both I don't when I think back, teams just had consecutive like winning rounds. Like I think thinking back, I think
It was very streaky, yeah.
yeah, it was just streaks. Yeah. Wait. Who won? Because Silly Geese won 4, then Wood won 6, then Silly Geese won like 8 or 9 in a row.
Yeah.
Then Wood win the rest until like 13, like 12, 11. Like, that was a roller coaster of a game if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm look at this timeline.
This game's looking.
Oh my.
This game is like, I don't know. This isn't like an entertaining bad. This is like a. They're not even playing bad, to be honest. I mean, they're like having a couple rounds where they're playing bad, but like it's low-key not terrible. I low-key just think it's like kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, Angus is pretty entertaining, but like, if Angus is just killing everyone, then it's kind of just like okay.
Yeah.
Angus is popping
agree.
off though. I'm hoping to see him do good on map too. I'm an Angus believer.
Angus was doing really well against Koi on Abyss as well, so this
Actually,
definitely a map that he's comfortable on.
Athais did a lot better than I thought he did. Athais was
Yeah,
just
that's the one.
quietly in the background, just
He was
getting
playing
kills.
really bad in the first half though. Like he had a really shit first half. He came back in the second half though. Played really
Yeah, I think that's why he fell under the radar for me.
And remember, it should be the Mirror Harbors coming out from the side of Law
yeah.
and
Oh,
Snowfall
I'm
here.
so excited for this. Oh my.
Wait, this is so troll.
I don't think either of them play Harbor. That's the problem.
No,
Yeah.
well, neither of them play Harbor, but like, Wood don't have a second smokes player.
Oh, don't solo Harbor.
Yeah,
Wait.
I
and
think they have
technically,
to.
technically, what's
Both
it called?
Solo Harbor, then
Silly has a second smokes player.
Oh,
but they
okay.
locked Chamber.
Okay, Duncan.
Oh,
So
Duncan hovering the Ermine.
Well, Angus played
Oh.
Astra last time they played this map.
well,
So-
I feel like Angus just had a fucking heater on Neon. There's no way he's gonna play Astra again.
Could be the case.
I think Snowfall's team is kind of mad at him for picking Harbor.
Might appear that way with the agents that are being flipped through here.
Is
A
Angus
little bit of
dodging?
indecision.
Oh no, there you go. Picked Astra.
Oh, okay, does luck
They're
that
both
Astra's
playing
double
double
smokes to the
smokes.
side.
They're both playing double
Well,
smokes.
yeah,
That's
'cause
really
you can't
interesting.
run solo Harbor.
What do you
Harbor's
think? Who's
good
gonna
then.
go Solo Harbor?
But double initiator, double smokes?
Sure.
Yeah. Solo
sentry.
Waylay.
Wow.
Solo
Oh,
Waylay on
this
both
is-
teams, actually. Okay, so this is going to be rather interesting. Not the
is
double
gonna be-
dive that Silly had last time they played this map, so it might look slightly different with their attack.
But yeah, getting into game here, it will be Silly Geese on the defensive side to start out. Wood attacking, and Tanyaku already staring down A main, and that does look like they're going to push A on Abyss for the first time in the PCMT.
Oh my goodness.
I am gonna
Breaking
mention-
records.
I'm
No,
gonna
never mind. They're
mention-
going to be.
I am
Never
gonna.
mind. Never mind. Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything.
I'm gonna mention real quick. I'm gonna go AFK for a fair majority of this game. So if you need something from production, ask Caleb, not me,
Okay.
because I will not be here. So
With the solo hold on the B side, it's just Angus sitting at the back, already taken out. Fry thighs, and that's a free B site for the taking for the side of Wood. Getting the plant under heaven. And flank coming in from his. Does get taken out by Genji. This is a nice start for Wood. And Tenyaku with another one onto Law, and Cloud taken out as well by the Waylay. Now it's just Hypernova blinded and dead. A flawless pistol round from the side of Wood.
Nice way to open up the second map. It was a close first map, and it went the way of Silly Geese. So Wood are going to be looking to answer back with a map of their own. Like you said, it's a nice attack, and it's a nice hold on the site. And now, though, actually looking like an A push. Green up towards the A site, but the read is here for the side of Silly
Nope.
Geese. 3
Nope,
players.
they're going
Oh.
to be.
Oh,
We just need to, if it looks like they're going to go to A, we just need to not say anything.
true, true.
We're cursing it. It's the caster's curse.
Yep, here, okay, here we
Moving
go.
up
Nobody
towards
on the
B.
B side for
No, it is just the
defense
chamber
here.
trap.
Yeah.
I'll drone it out anyway. No way for them to know, of course. Smoke comes out. Tenyaku dives through. Angus gets the kill with the classic. Free gun, by the way. This will be a 5v4 retake for the side of Silly Geese, but admittedly only classics on this side versus a couple of rifles, sniper, ghost. Oh, but that's a nice shot from Hypernova with the headhunter. Trades coming out. Duncan with 2 off of the outlaw though. Now it's just Law behind the smokes. They got to get up there. It's a nice try from Law, but eventually the 3k from the side of Duncan. They will keep the outlaw. They will keep the guardian going into this bonus round.
Lord just hoping, yeah, 0.21 seconds away from the defuse, maybe. Either way, very close to the end of the defuse. Lore hoping to stick it, hoping for those classic shots to go awry, but it will not be so. And Wood looking good here on this attack. I mean, it's pretty basic, nothing crazy so far. And now we're going to be going into the bonus round, so Silly gonna have full rifles here, but once again stacked towards the A site. Thinking they have some read that just actually isn't there.
Yeah, like they clearly haven't watched the tape because this team doesn't go A. And this is again a free B site. Will be free plant, but Silly getting in fairly early. Snowfall gets 1, but Hypernova gets 2 back. That's the Harbor and the KO out. And even re-peeks into the smoke to take out Tenyaku. Duncan takes out the drone. But Genji does get 1 back onto Iz. Hypernova 4 in the round now. And Genji
Oh, the timing.
but can't hit the shot. Hypernova with the ace. Down to 7 HP at the end, but who cares?
That's an unfortunate whiff there, but it's a nice retake for the side of Silly Geese. Once again, leaving Angus alone on that B site, but the retake is good, so they'll plan for it again. 2 players actually this time on the B site, but once again stacking the A site, and once again a pre-round fake out from Wood going towards the A site, only to come back and 5-man rush B. This time they do have the ult.
Yeah, the tour de force to reckon with. Thighs. And peek out a nest here. And Genji just peeks into it, takes out Hypernova, says you're not getting an ace this time. That's not the best waylay utility I've ever seen in the world. But you know, it's fine. They have this. They got the pick onto Hypernova. This will be a 5v4 hold for the side of the wooden fence. They're already out through elbow, but stuffed up in the smoke, and Thighs with the spam takes out in is now the harbor ult coming through, dragging them into the deep indeed. Law down, Cloud and Angus though striking back in stereo. Now it's a little weird, but Thighs, absolute steady hand there, and Duncan in the pocket. Not a lot Cloud can do there, so it will be a fairly comfortable round win, stabilizing the economy and starting to build into this attacking half for the side of the wooden fence.
Committing that harbor ult into that round just to guarantee it. It's a nice post plant there from the side of Wood. And yeah, not much more to be said when the game plan is as basic as 5-man hitting. But I'm interested to see if looks like maybe the adjustment is finally being made. 2-1-2 set up here for the side.
And we'll get the first pick onto Tenyaku. And already 3 more players here, looking to fight off this B offensive. Duncan manages to get into sight. The Cloud already spammed through the harbor wall. Takes out Thighs. Now this gets tricky for the side of Wood. They get the spike down, but this is a 3v5. Law already out through elbow. Angus.
Double man flank
Yeah.
here.
Angus and Iz. Take out Genji. Now it's just Duncan on the side. Not spotted by Cloud. Gets Law as well. Not a lot you can do on such little HP. The bouncing classic to finish it off. That's a comfortable retake for the side of the Silly Geese.
I like the adjustment from Silly Geese. Like I said, 2-1-2. So 2 players on the B site, 1 mid quickly rotating once the spike goes down. And then the 2 players from A with the rotation through mid, pinching the attackers in that post plant. And they'll bring 3 guns into the next round. Economy looking mostly good for the defending side here. Actually, for both sides, just a Spectre on one hand and a Classic on the other.
We'll swap it out for a Bulldog.
Oh, yeah, Bulldog.
So 3 ults either side, but they are also only 1 away from Thighs ult. Early drone out to B once more. Spots out Hypernova, can't hit the shot, TP's away. No fall back. They've got 3 players to play for an early retake here if they want to try and disrupt this plant even. They're not going to go for it. Recon Bolt gets some tags, but not able to capitalize. Now this will be a 5v5 retake, but look at Iz! All the way through. Catches out Genji. But now there's going to be so much scrutiny on this. Oh, that's a beautiful waylay play there. Gets the util onto 1, but does get traded out now by Duncan. That Cosmic Divide, just nothing they can do against that. They wasted so much time clearing out the waylay in the backlines that they just couldn't do anything about the site.
Yeah, beautiful play from Is there, playing the mind games with the even wider flank. They're expecting a push from mid, but it never comes. Is shoots him in the back and then just has to play time because that Cosmic Divide is cutting off the sight lines for the players off site, and that diffuse comes through, tying up the rounds. 3-3 here. I don't want to say anything just yet, but it looks like they might not be going to a certain site.
They will send us over drone just to fake presence here. Is jump peaks once. It's going to go back for another one. Doesn't spot anyone still. They will hear this. Now, 3 players there watching for the 3rd jump peak. Take him out. That's a rifle in their hands now. Pushing forward. They will plant on the A site. I can barely believe it, but Duncan caught in the smoke UI. And Angus just taking liberties here with the re-push into back site. They're going to invest the KO ult into this. And the Waylay ult. But
I cannot
the
use
waylay's down. Nice shot from Law. And Thigh's looking to go the same way. Snowfall gets 2 back.
Standing.
Genji with another. But Angus with 4 kills on the round will manage to tie it up. That gets closer than it should have, considering it was pretty low buy from the side of the wooden fence. But they do invest
It's good.
2 ults into that. Get the pump for it, but not a lot else.
Yeah, unfortunate committing those ults. They will have 2 more to go into the next round, but just unfortunate the amount of times players for the wooden fence were caught with util in hand. So it's nice, unfortunate timings, I guess, and they're punished for it.
I'm going
And
up.
now, a site didn't really work. So guess which site does.
Rise and bring glory.
And Silly Geese are stacking the B site after a successful retake. Their assumption is correct that Wood are just going to go back to their old habits.
They do die hard. Shot dart sound into Albo, but Hypernova will get out of there. Tanyaku, in the meantime, gets a pick into Angus through mid, but already being flanked by Iz. Gonna push into this mid bend. But it's being considered at least, but Hypernova out of heaven gets 2 with the spray down. Iz doesn't get spotted out by Genji. That's gonna be a kill on a platter for him. Now they know
Enemy remaining.
there's 1 in heaven, there's 1 behind. They're basically everywhere. What can Duncan do? Nothing.
Just unfortunate there with that,
Be right
with this
back.
double controller, double initiator setup. Wood is just so starved of information with this composition. They're so wary of this flank, but it's just getting the better of them every time, regardless. And they will, and Silly Geese will have 3 ults going into this round.
And it's looking like another B hit. And this time with all 5.
Back in a flash.
Still 3 players here from the side of the Silly Geese. Harbor wall out, server drone it in, spots out that same chamber trap. But they don't manage to take it out. Do get slowed, but not able to capitalize here. Flash into elbow. Cloud taken out by Tenyaku. This is a better start. Law hindered from getting back in. Snowfall definitely noted here from the audio cues. Still manages to get 1. Is on Lord, trade them out. Genji and Thighs though, trading once more. Now it just is, and that's too much for 1 man, even is, to do. The sub goes down, and that is 4 on the board for the side of Wood.
It's a nice little adjustment from Wood there, getting a little aggressive after the post plant, not waiting for the fight to come to them. They take the fight to Silly Geese, and it works out. Puts Silly Geese's, or actually Wood's economy in an interesting spot here. 3 rifles, a Spectre, or 4 rifles and a Spectre, so mostly decent buy here. And once again, a B hit.
3 players there to meet them once more. TP out from Hypernova, but he's still in sight. Trying to play this a little differently, but Tenyaku catches him out. That's the Spectre ringing out there. Now dashing into heaven. Cloud, though, will clean that up. And Law just not noted here. That is a lazy clear from the side of Snowfall, and they're making it hurt. Thighs down as well. Now it's just Genji. Does have the spike down. Does have the ult. Gets 1. Hindered now and jumping, and Angus.
1 enemy remaining.
I'm sure that was totally planned and
Decoy.
yeah, exactly.
Let's
The-
go.
Won't shoot the diffuser when you're watching Is fall down the cliff.
I should probably place some stars in the
I don't know if a mosquito's ever died of full damage before.
I don't know, clip their wings, and I suppose they might. And it's a nice retake there. Unfortunately, not clearing Lore in that corner there. So same sort of idea off that post plant for Wood, but this time just a little more lazy with the angles.
This Sova drone will spot out tour de force, but still Tenyaku will go down to it. Now Hypernova still in sight, doesn't get cleared. That's 2 more. Nearly the third. Duncan does manage to get the trade, but now 4v2 and with the lower weapons as well. What can you do here?
They're looking to pull off the site. They're looking to use that from the shadows to pick up the spike. And
They've got to read this, surely.
yeah, the
He takes
rotate.
the spike early. They are looking towards the A site, sending Angus over, Lore even, to start re-exploring.
Yeah, Silly Geese got those numbers, so they can split up here, and now they will have the information that the spike is going down on the A site. Lawyer's just going to wait for their team.
And Duncan looking to get ahead of the play here. Smoked himself on site while Genji plays further back with that crucial Sova ult. Thrown in. It is. I mean, the drone doesn't spot Duncan, so that's a free kill. But Genji peeks back in. That was your win condition. I don't understand that push. If I'm to be totally honest with you.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a misplay there. Down in numbers, getting a little anxious.
Last round
Goes
in
for
the
a
half.
play. Doesn't really work. Unfortunate round. That definitely would have liked to gather up there, but they will have a chance to end the half at 7-5. Once again, 4 rifles and a Spectre. This time though, geared up.
And an op on Hypernova, and he has certainly been hitting his shots. 15 kills already in 11 rounds, but it is an A play. Barely seen A play from the side of Wood. Get some early damage onto Iz, but it is traded back onto Tenyaku. And now ult spam are coming into the deep. Tenyaku, you see him. Okay, sure. Barely gets out with his life. Cloud with the ult back in, tags, and beautiful 2 down for the moment. Can't follow up though. Duncan with 2. Iz and Cloud are out. And now Genji in main. Watching for this cross from Angus. That's a lovely shot. Last 2 dropping out of heaven now.
Last
Duncan,
player standing.
as
One
yet
enemy remaining.
unnoted, will reveal himself to take out Hypernova. But doesn't quite read the fake. Lore with a nicely played clutch, and it is close on the defuse, but it will be an 8-4 half in the favor of Silly Geese.
It's well played from Lord
Switching
there.
sides.
To get a very advantageous position going into this next half. And here is where our questions are answered. Will Silly Geese hit B site every time? Or have they elevated their playbook to include maybe
Another
some
letter.
other strats? Yeah, another letter. That's for sure. Looks like Wood is ready for pretty much anything. Posted up on all the angles, so just playing probably for info here. And it looks like it will be pushed towards A from Silly.
At least early on here, yeah. Size will be the first. Just gets the knife out. Does get broken. That is info in itself. One-way smoke now. Being held by Duncan. And already Genji up in heaven. But the silence making him second guess. And the shots over towards mid will call attention. So this site will only have 2 on if they decide to go now. Hypernova gets Snowfall down. Does get traded out by Genji in mid though. And now This will be the sight hit coming in. In goes Is, but taken out by Thighs.
One enemy
And
remaining.
another one, just kills ringing out from every side, from the side of Wood here. Lord does get another one to Duncan. And Genji trying to go for the knife there. A little bit of BM, but Tenyaku will steal it out of his hands. Again, a comfortable pistol round for the side of Wood.
Something you'll notice on this attacking half from Silly is that they do not have flashes. They have the saturate, they have the stuns from the Astra and the short sight from the Harbor, but they don't actually have any blinds to set up as he's taking space onto the site, so it's kind of left down to him to just hit those shots as he's ahead of the team running into the enemy. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on here in this second half.
And a bit more defaulty this round. Hypernova on the chamber, peeking out into mid. We'll get info that the Sova is there from that drone, and will get spotted out himself. But now looking to coalesce towards this A site. There's two holding it. Duncan chipped down a little, but Thighs, that's a nice shot on the Ghost. Now, 5 players over here. Angus lurking around mid, maybe trying to get funky here if they slow this down towards A. Cloud, chip down. Not too much damage. Tenyaku's got to be careful here. Angus, with this timing up mid, could absolutely ruin them. Just catches sight and whiffs the shot, unfortunately. So that's one position given away. And now with the Sova Dart coming into B, they will know where they're ending up. Angus just being a nuisance here in mid. Will take out Thighs.
30 seconds left.
Now 2 players having to clear him out. Tenyaku will take him.
Spike will go down on the B site.
4v3 retake. It's only Classics on the side of the 3. Classics and a Headhunter. Silly me. And Hypernova has suddenly been making me eat my words about the chamber. Tenyaku will get Cloud down, and now it is just the chamber and Snowfall with the last 2 kills. Pretty comfortable retake there in the end for Wood, but now is the real test. Now is the bonus round. Can they pick it up and make this a 1-round game?
Something I am noticing with Wood on this defensive half, they're playing together, peeking angles together, the trades are coming together. You have here and there a little disjointed, but it's a good adjustment from map 1, where we're not just solo peeking all around the map. Something definitely want to see built on moving forward if they want to come back and take this map away from Silly.
I am with you. We are strong.
And what a surprise. They're going B.
Yeah, Silly
Never
with the
saw that
better
one
guns
coming.
here.
And the Outlaw overwatching this. It is basically an operator for 4. Oh no, sorry. Other way around. It's not gonna one-tap anyone unless he gets the headshots. They're already on site here. Tenyaku looking to get weird with it. Dashing in. Gets some info. Will get taken out by Iz. Slightly disjointed push there. Snowfall gets 1, but Cloud with 2 quick kills. Trading it back. Dies with a nice shot out from heaven. Will take him down. Now this slows down a little bit. Duncan is on the new box. Looking to spam through. With the Harbor ult just to seal the deal here. Hypernova will take out Thighs, and now it's just Duncan. Probably looking to just save this rifle now. Maybe get a couple of exit frags. If he can. There's no way you can go for this, surely.
He's heard. Ooh.
Yeah, TP's heard, and Law maybe on 100 ping, but they do manage to clear that one up.
Yeah, it's looking a little dire here for Wood.
I should play some.
Will
Well, it
be
is only the bonus round.
Yeah, only the bonus round. Unfortunately, not being able to convert that, but they will now have the better weapons here. So, is buying into a Judge, actually. An attacking Judge.
Cloud sticking with the sheriff. So would need to make this round count. They have the superior weaponry. And they seem to have the read. 3 players drifting over towards this B site. Sova drone out. Will spot out Tenyaku. Needs to be careful here. Barely gets out. 57 HP remaining and is just running him down. Genji does get the trade. And now
Just really wants that kill.
they have managed to hold this B site somewhat. It was really just is dashing onto the site. Now they've taken him out. So they're looking to reroute here and into mid. That is a dirty crouch peek from Angus there. Takes out Duncan and just peeks into Genji. Gets another free kill. He hasn't even taken any damage from either of those 2 fights. Looking to do it again onto Snowfall. Thighs gets one onto Hypernova, but now Snowfall's just running after them towards this A site, wondering how did this
30
go
seconds left.
quite so wrong so fast. Loud
Lots of
steps
noise,
gonna be
yeah.
heard. Angus
Spike planted.
gives himself away, will fall back. Now does get taken out.
Enemy remaining.
Gets the second onto Cloud. Don't count Snowfall out here. Does now have the Harbor ult. And it's Law on the other side with 120 ping right now. Just no way. Please, no.
Oh!
Thank God. Please just go and get the defuse, Snowfall. No way.
We will not speak of that.
Hey, what have I been saying? It doesn't matter how you win. It just matters that you win.
Leaving all the players a little bit stunned there. We move on into this next round, into the 6th,
Lauren.
sorry, the 17th round. Yeah.
Oh no.
Looks. I like the play from Silly Geese there, going through mid, getting those picks. Angus does a really good job there. And then it's just Snowfall taking ones and getting the round.
It looked so good on the first 2 kills, and then it just really, like, it's like someone turned the difficulty slider down in real time, you know what I mean?
It's unfortunate because we already have a bad whiff clip of Snowfall. This is just an unfortunate second.
While we're busy flaming with the with the rifles coming out here for Silly Geese, they get onto B site. 2 pretty easy kills onto Tenyaku and Snowfall. Tenyaku, who hasn't really been ringing out as much as they were in the first map. Dice will get one back onto Cloud. Now this retake will come in. Nice double hold on that smoke from Iz and Angus. Will take out Duncan, and the rest of the kills come in. Traded either way, but when City have the advantage going in, if there's trading either way, that means they have the advantage coming out, and they do get the 10th round on the board. They reach double digits first.
Pretty easy round somewhat there. 4 alts now for the side of Silly. Going.
Will look, they go for the eco.
Yeah.
For wood.
Yeah, so maybe
You
not,
want to play?
definitely don't need to commit all the alts if you're Silly here, but we'll commit the Tour de Force in mid. A nice gun to have up against these pistols on the side of wood.
And this will give them a lot of information about the rotates. Angus barely dodges the knife there. Kenji, that is dirty. Making Iz pay for the over-aggression. It's the easy classic kill. Angus trying to make something happen again by himself. This time it's Silly Geese playing these one-man aggressive plays, and so far this round not really working out. Sova drone will spot out Genji. He fakes the fall away. will nestle himself up into heaven. Barely gets out on 43. But now, if you're the side of Silly,
Oh, it's
and
Angus gets
Angus
punished
goes
there for the
down in
walk by the mid.
this gets rough.
30 seconds
And this
left.
was your basically full buy against the eco. Thighs caught sleeping on the angle there. Cloud gets one back. And now it will just be Tenyaku to hold against this B site. Only 18 seconds on the clock. If he can delay the plant, perhaps. Could be as good as the round with. Oh, doesn't quite get Law down. That is unfortunate. Cloud as well. Rings out with 2 more. This could have been such a pivotal round for Wooden Fence. But now it's just Duncan with a Sheriff and a Dream. And that Dream is dead. Cloud with a 4K on the round. Takes them up to 11. And what, 2 ults invested there? 1 ult? Yeah,
No,
1 ult invested.
Yeah, 1 ult. 2 to force. But it will be even ults for both sides here, as well as even buyouts. So now is kind of the chance for Wood to pull back here. They really need this round. They don't want to let Silly Geese get up to match point. Silly Geese a little more conservative with the with these ults as well too. So you let them get up to match point without using any of the ults, and they will certainly have the game.
Early pressure towards A main here. Same server drone coming out. Does get taken out by Tenyaku, but he needs to be careful to pull away before the peak. Does manage to do so, but now the Waylay ult comes in. Hindered at the back of sight and will take him out. That's another one onto Snowfall as well. Zooms back out. Now this is a 5v3 for the side of Silly Geese. All 3 players are here with rifles,
Spike
but
planted.
it's
Cosmic
going to be a
Divide.
rough retake.
Cosmic Divide will go
Divide.
down. So allows the retakers to get back onto the site now. Nice recon.
Good time. Nice time recon. But Law gets one back, one more, and they're just shaving more players off the play. Peeking one by one, but it's working. Nice shot from Iz to steal the deal, and that is map point,
Match point.
serious point for the side of the Silly Geese. Still with 2 ults in hand.
Yeah, Wood have 3 ults, and now is the question with their back against the walls. Do they go for something different of a play here? Looks like 4 over towards the B site. So reading this push from Silly correctly, do they commit these ults early? Do they try to get the space? It looks like they're going to. Try to push out.
Oh, that's so missed time for Tenyaku. And now so much scrutiny on Genji as well. Now Dice gets 1 onto Iz. Duncan as well chiming in onto Angus. Snowfall trades that kill. Thigh is now downed. Surely Snowfall can't risk this res. Will manage to get it actually using the cove. And it looks like Silly just want to flip. Go A with the 2 ults they have in hand. They have that Harbor ult. They have the Hunter's Fury as well. So if they get that plant, they are so favored to win this round.
Weapon here. Not yet.
So now, they put 2 and 2 together. They realize they need to start this rotate. Get some more time on the clock.
Spike
But
planted.
there's so many angles you have to clear here. Could have left a lurker anywhere. They haven't, but they could have. You gotta be wary of every corner now if you're Wood coming back into this.
Blocking fire.
In the cove is Law. With the rat strats.
With that ultimate.
And the ult, exactly. Smoke is out. Shield as well.
The combo.
They get the half. Combo is out.
Attackers win.
And what a way to end that map. 13 to 7 in favor of Silly Geese.
Thighs, why?
Alright.
Oh my god.
I
I'll
got
let
nothing.
I'll let you guys have the
you know,
desk
you know,
because I gotta
you know
jump to a
the
different call here.
you know what's funny is that I don't think any team won a when they planted on A. Like the only time they won an attack is when they planted on B. Like
Yeah.
it. What that
Yeah.
game? You know, it looked a lot better, but that was something. I also have to go soon, so maybe let's see who we want to pull in for an interview.
Oh yeah, good point.
Lore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of want to hear Law's interpretation of that snowfall clutch, if
Yeah.
possible. But yeah, just the only defender at rounds. Where was it? Yeah, well, there was only one defender round that was won not by defusing in the whole map.
Hello, Lore.
Hello,
That
congratulations on the win.
congratulations.
I have my Spectra camera up. I don't know if you need my cam.
That is a thing for H, but we don't even have cameras, so
That's awesome. Then it don't matter.
yeah. Wow. That that was a game. It was
yeah,
a game.
it was the game of all time.
Yeah.
So
Can we hear your interpretation of that Snowfall 1v3? First off,
you have to remind me
so
it. I have to look at the match history.
it was round.
It was on
six,
Pearl.
six,
Oh,
no,
that fucking.
round 16.
No,
Yeah,
I
you know
know.
the round that I'm
Yeah,
talking about. You know the round that I'm talking
yeah.
about.
Listen, it took me a second. Well, cause it's like, oh, it's a 3v1, and then Angus peeks, and then to Cloud, I'm like, oh, come back, and then Cloud dies, and then I try and just back up. Angus gives me the call that he's heaven, and just for context, we're playing on Illy servers. I live in Philadelphia, but I was on 100+ ping. So, I get, the wall blinded, the near sight just barely reaches Snowfall's gun barrel, so I can kind of see that he dropped down and started shooting. And then eventually it clears, and I'm still trying to shoot him with my Vandal. So honestly, for me, it looked like I have no chance. Just from my perspective, the only time I saw a sightline on him was when I was 0.1 seconds away from dying, and even then there was a delay.
Yeah.
From my point of view, it looked like you had a hell of a chance because he whiffed nearly an entire clip before he switched
Yeah,
to
I
the
was
classic.
aware of that. I hit him 74, and I was surprised I even did that. But also,
Yeah.
I was running out of bullets.
Yeah, I think
Panicking.
the ping diff really mattered because like I'm pretty sure you had like 2 seconds to like shoot him.
Not on
Like,
my screen. My screen, I just barely saw him.
Wait, you're from Philadelphia? You had that bad ping?
I don't know, man. There's something wrong with my internet.
Yeah.
Like, it just sometimes. What is it? My highest ping right now is North Virginia, 100.
Yeah.
Oy.
Yeah, so sometimes it just likes to hate me. And it's hating me today, but it didn't matter because we came out with the dub.
Yeah. How was playing with Iz? A little sub.
Is good. I think that what we determined on Silly Geese is this week was a test run for us to see who's the drop, me or Pi, because which one's the problem? And the answer is both of us. We can't play with each other. What? How dare you? I think the answer is you can't play with each other, but we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, Iz was fun to play with. But I also do think that I want to shout out Cloud so hard, because Cloud was fucking incredible. like had so many good moments. Like, where was it? Cloud had a where's the Cloud 4K? There it is. Cloud round 18.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
those were some nasty shots on the
dude,
on
on
the
Pearl,
server.
there were so many times where Cloud would just like, I don't want to call Cloud lucky or anything, but there were so many rounds where Cloud was just fucking like dry swinging in front of a flash or a smoke, and they never expected it. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, he's just dry swinging it, and he's getting like 2 every time. I'm like, how does this doesn't make sense?
I mean,
Yeah.
helped by the fact that Genji self-flashed himself about
20 million.
I'm gonna be
gazillion thousand
conservative. Yeah,
times.
I'm gonna be conservative and
Oh,
say like 3 times on
I was
on
No,
aware.
but
it
it's
wasn't.
probably
It
more
wasn't
like
3 times.
5.
It was 8.
It was
Like, at
8.
least. Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
8?
Yeah.
Wow. I was aware of that considering that I took that A main fight with Genji trying to grab the orb, and I think I won that fight every time I took it, but it's like I was full flash, and then I would look and I would see the flash disappearing from him, and then I'd
Yep.
kill him. But
And every
yeah.
time he was by himself as well, just I don't get it. Wood could be. I really think Wood. Well, obviously they had a massive chance on Pearl. Like it ended 11-13.
Yeah, we had to keep
If he
close with
took
culture.
one other person with him, like a couple of those A main pushes, so that it didn't
Yeah.
matter so much when he whiffed all of his shots, probably could
I
have
don't.
been very different.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of individual I mean, obviously there's always going to be individual mistakes, but also when we were on our defense half for Pearl, I had realized like because they were just like rushing our A, and I'm like, it's like, okay, what do we do about this? So I made the call, let them take site because they were gonna push through their own smokes and make mistakes, which they did. Genji flashes through the Astra wall, get the kill on him, and people just get antsy and start pushing when they don't see anything happening. So
Yeah.
kind of letting them make their own mistakes, which definitely happened a lot. Also, I don't know if this was picked up on the broadcast or not. Obviously, I believe you guys might have seen it in chat, but much prior to this game, Snowfall and I had a gentleman's agreement where we would mirror
Yes.
match each other's controllers.
We
So
were
originally,
keeping an eye.
yeah.
we-
So
we
originally, this
Talked
was
about it.
yeah. It didn't play as big of a factor as I thought it would, because originally it was gonna be, we'll play Clove for one map and Astra for one map, because how it originated was I'm spectating Snowfall playing a comp game on Clove, and Snowfall keeps pushing and getting kills, and I'm just so annoyed because I'm like, just stop, and then and then I would be like, stop doing it, and either he'd get insane value or he'd die immediately. So we wanted to squash the beef. However, there was no Clove v Clove because due to the map bans, when we were talking about it, I hate playing Clove on Abyss, and Snowfall insisted we play Astra on Pearl because it's the Astra map. So we agreed on Harbor for Abyss instead. And I honestly had a lot of fun with it. I kind of really like Harbor's kit. I think he's a really good secondary controller. I think that you can get insane, especially on Abyss too. He's pretty good. Like,
Yeah,
I know something
I really liked a lot of the walls you were throwing on this.
I know that there was one round where Angus had his Astra Wall, and then after I planted in that corner, you're able to smoke Heaven and Library or whatever from that spot. You just have to turn really fast, but you can do it. So honestly, pretty good. And also, I think the Cove is also a really good ability as well. I love that it's an Omen smoke now, but I'll never play Omen. Never, ever, ever.
Boo.
Boo Omen.
No. Yay,
Good.
Omen. Best agent. The Cove, I haven't played Harbor since the rework. The Cove, can you turn it into a shield every time you use it?
Yes.
What?
But the caveat is it can be broken. Like you can the
Well,
smoke
yeah.
will go away.
Yeah, so specifically how it works is it's a smoke. It lasts for 15 seconds. without, it lasts for 15 seconds with or without popping the shield. So you could pop the shield at the beginning of its duration, and that shield will be up for 15 seconds. However, if you pop
If it
the
gets
shield at the
broken,
beginning,
then the
it
smoke
gets broken, the
dissipates.
smoke dissipates. Yes, exactly. Which is why I was trying to do something where I would throw it and like just have it be there, and then I would pop the shield.
Can I end the stream?
When they're about to
I
push.
yeah, I tried and failed to protect Iz from a Soviet drone tag from a heaven spam, but I was a little too late on the draw. But there's uses for it.
You was, yeah, I was gonna say you were still getting like